Still riding the high after decimating the Ender Dragon, after being destroyed ourselves, it's time for us to start additional work on our base camp. The end portal clearly didn't take us home, which is unfortunate, but it means we need to start prepping long term. We've started clearing some space near our original base camp to build out our Hall of Shame to celebrate each death we incur. This will be a long-term ongoing project, so we've also started collecting some additional cows and chickens to add to our animal farms. Maybe it's time to automate the process in killing and processing our livestock. Well, there's my favourite little stalkers. How are you guys going again today? So, we're still on a high after destroying Smog the Dragon, or whatever we want to call it. But we're still riding that high, but we don't have a lot of time today, but that's okay. But what we do want to do in this interim is just get a nice little project ready. Like, as you can see, got a whole heap of stuff here. And I have also dug out a tiny little chunk over here. Now, we have some plans for this. What we're going to do is take our Moo friends over here, and we're going to turn them into a little, oh god, what would you call it? A semi-automated cow farm? Just an easy way so we can get beef and leather in a nice, easy way to get. Now, this is a little design that I've been using for quite some time. I've no idea where I picked it up from originally, but you know, it is what it is. So what we want to do is place our hoppers down like we have just done, and these blocks as well. We pop on our, what are these, trapdoors? Yes, they are. And is this our dispensers? We've got one here and one here, and we've got some observers here, which we're going to grab and go boop. Not like that. That didn't work at all. Let me dig that up and pop this in the middle so I can make it easier. Boop, that's one. And boop, that's two. Cool. They're facing the right way. They are. Excellent. So we need some redstone dust here in the middle. And also, actually, I'll take that out first, because what we want to do is go block, and then redstone dust. Click. That means she's active. And what else do we want to do from here? Now, this is all temporary blocks as well. I intend on making this a little bit prettier to match the environment. I just wanted to use quickly what I had on hand. So if we'll take these lava buckets and throw one in there and one in there. Now, how are we going? That looks pretty good to me. Now what we want to do is grab our... What is this? Dispenser? Nope, I don't want a dispenser. I want a furnace, and we want to face it backwards like this. This is purely aesthetic reasons, but I enjoy using the furnaces, so why not? And then we want to throw a button on the front of this. The reason we do that as well, which I will go grab right now, is if we grab ourselves, nope, not from there. If we grab ourselves some wheat, we can actually store it in there, and because it is a furnace and it is a cow farm, we can look to like smelt we can look to cook the meat while we're like, if we decide to either auto kill them, which is what that lava's for, and it will cook the meat, but if we want to use a looting sword, we can do that as well. And I'll see if I can show you. So I'm going to drop down. So if we stand up here, there'll be glass along here, right? So if we stand here, we should be able to chop the cows. And if we do that with a looting sword, we'll get a whole bunch of leather and a whole bunch of uncooked, and then we can throw it in here and cook it up. But we can also use it to store the wheat to breed the cows when we need to do that above, which is, we will do that very shortly. So what we want to do now is go up as such, and we want to, oops, cover all of these. Oh my goodness, I am not very good at tonight. And we want another dispenser, and we want that one going there. Now what we also want to do is pop down a little temporary block right there, grab two more trapdoors and pop them on the top facing on the inside. So boop and boop, and then I think we can place our glass. I think I need more than 6 though, but that's fine. So down. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yes, I need a 7th one right there on this temporary block. So I'll grab that. I'll go grab another piece of glass, which is luckily that we're only just on the inside here. And I hope I have some. That is not my glass. That is my glass. Yes, we do have some. Excellent. So we're going to pop out. pop out, I said, and throw this bad boy up. So, I mean, I haven't finished the top yet, but as you can see, I'm going to have some stairs here, and I'm going to make this way better than stone brick. But you'll be able to stand here, up here if need be, and chop, chop, chop to your heart's content. Or alternatively, we can, boom, and we've got ourselves a lava to auto-kill them. So it's super nice and simple. And get our noms on. Cool, so once we've got that, we want to essentially, I think we want to cover this whole thing now. So, yep, and yep. Now, we're going to have some temporary levers down. The reason we do this is because, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've got enough, but we pop them down there so we can drag our cows up. And the last thing that we actually do is pop a button on this so we can, oh, I haven't filled it with anything. We pop our water bucket in there, and boop, and then the cows will float up. And then what we're going to do is essentially cover this whole thing with dirt, so we can make it kind of fit in, mesh into the, I don't know what you want to call it, mesh into the world. I don't know. But here, so what we'll do is we'll just quickly run down and go bam, and we've got a lead. Wonderful. We've got 2 leads. So I'll see if I can grab 2 cows. This might be more difficult than I imagined. I don't know if they're going to come out with me. So, all right, this might be scary, but we'll figure out. I'll go 1 and 2. You 2, come on. Out you come. Good girls. Nope, not you, not you. No, Bessie. No. Right, so these 2 are still with me. I've lost one to the, not the void, but you know. So we're going to drag them up. Are they still following? Yep, come on, guys. Oh, you're not. And he's dropped my lead. Moving animals and villages and everything in this game is just ridiculous. Oh, that's fine. So I want to pull them up, and I'll just show you what we're doing, and then I'll do all the rest of this on my own time, because ain't nobody want to watch people move a whole bunch of cows. So 1 and 2. So there's 1 down, and I'll push you down as well. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I'll be your friend. Yes. All right, sweet. So I've forgotten how to release leads. I guess if I just run far enough away, they'll break. Oh, they're broken. But what have they done? Have they done anything, or are they kind of stuck there? That's right, I've got them back that way. Wonderful. So, I'll give you a quick example. So we just need 2 bits of wheat. And up and up and up and up. And we want to go boop. Up they float, and this will be all covered and nice. And these will eventually be removed as well, so it'll be nice and flush. So we breed those 2. Throw it back down. There's our experience. Our little baby coo is born but hasn't moved. Oh, of course he hasn't moved, but we don't want it because we want to build up a couple. But if these trapdoors were down like they should be, instead those baby coos, because it's up the top there, they'll actually fall down, sit here, and then once they do grow up into adults, boom, lava, auto kill, or as we said before, sit here, chop, get some stuff. It'll all flow into this chest, and Bob's your uncle. So this is a super quick and super basic automated cowish farm that we're going to do. We'll make it prettier. The plan is I'd like to have a chicken one here as well, and then sitting on the side here is like a storage silo type deal. So instead of going to a little single chest, it'll feed back around with some hoppers down into a storage silo with some light indicators, and we'll just have bulk meat. So bulk cooked chicken and bulk cooked cow. Yeah, but for the most part, that's it for today. That's a nice, super quick little one today. I am actually going to be away for the next week. I've got a road trip that I need to go on, so I'm not going to be available. So in that time, I thought I'd get at least something out for you guys to have a quick gander at. And then when I'm back, I actually have a huge plan for, I believe I mentioned once I did finally die to the Ender Dragon, is I full well intend on building what we call I'm calling the Hall of Shame. Now what this Hall of Shame is going to be, just so you've got some additional details, is it is essentially going to be a giant hall. Think a regal hall, big arches, big everything. And once I decide to get up here, it is going to be sitting over in this direction. Because I've wanted to, like, I mean, I started over here and I'd like to build up because I freaking love this. It's a phenomenal. We've got those ruins up the top that we found earlier as well. But that's what these chests are here for. Is what I've done is you would have seen in the journal entry, I started clearing this out. So what I'm going to do is continue clearing this out until it's completely empty. And then once she's cleared out down to this level exactly, I'm going to fill this in, and we're going to build a huge hall of shame here with a back entrance in through that cave, and then a front entrance facing out towards our base and the ocean. So with any luck, it's going to be a phenomenal build. We're going to mark out the occasion of our first death with the dragon, probably the dragon egg, or we'll find a better way to represent it, which will be fun. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this super quick one, and as the sun sets, I'll say goodnight. So see you later.